Welcome to the little back house where I do furniture flips and DIYs for my small business. Today I'm working on these two nightstands. They needed a little bit of repair before I go in with my paint. So I have these clamped down with glue and I'm getting them prepped for painting. I also have these two nightstands or end tables. They were pretty badly damaged on the top, so I gave them a good sanding, and I think I'm going to have to go in with something a little bit thicker like a Bondo just to kind of repair these. So I take my Bondo, and I'm pretty new at using Bondo, but I'm getting better with every time that I am using them. At first it was a rough start, but every time I'm using it, I get better and better. So you mix the paste with the hardener, and you give that a good combination of stirring and mixing and just getting them well mixed together. So here I am. You definitely want to do this outdoors because it is a very, very strong scent. Also, definitely want to wear gloves because it hardens really quick. So I'm giving it a good stir, and then I will go over to the tops of the two nightstands and I will repair those damaged pieces by giving it a layer of the Bondo on both of them. Okay, so I go over to my piece and I take a spatula. I guess that's what you call it. I just call it a spatula. It's like a like a putty knife, and I just take some off of that cardboard and I start putting a layer on top. It got a little messy there for a second. I do always mix it like on a cardboard or something that I can dispose of after, because it does harden to a rock, and so you don't want to mix it on something that you want to keep, because it just hardens like a rock. Like I said, you're not going to be able to get it off. So this is it with the layer of the Bondo. I put a complete layer on that one, was really bad. On this one, I just kind of patched it. Okay, so while I wait for those to dry, I go back to these two, and they are pretty dry and sanded, and then I toggle back and forth between the pieces and I go back to this one. One thing I do love about Bondo is that it dries really fast in comparison to the wood filler. So these were already dried, so I'm trying to get everything ready around the same time so I can just do all my primering at once. So I go with my Wise Owl primer, I get that stirred really well, and then I pour it into my strainer and I get it ready for spraying. I don't know that you have to strain it, but I do strain it because I'm always trying to look out for protecting my spray gun, and I don't want anything ever to get caught in it because it just makes my job twice as hard. So I have everything upside down and ready. Primer. So here we go. We are taking my favorite sprayer, my Wagner Flexio 4000, and we are giving it a coat of primer. I like to give 2 coats of primer, and I like to give it a light sanding with 1000 grit sandpaper in between, and then one final sand before I go ahead and give it a coat of paint. So here I am also primering the two nightstands, and I made this a complete and total primer day. I prepped all the pieces on one day, and today I am primering all the pieces, and next up I will be painting. Painting takes a little longer because there are a few different colors that I'm using for customers. These are all commission pieces. And so I'm a one-man show, bottom line. So I try and be as efficient as I can with my time. Here I am going on fast speed. I wish it was this fast in real life, but it's not. As we all know, it does take time. So I wear all the hats, and today was the primer day hat. And I absolutely love what I do, so this does make for a very relaxing Sunday for me. So I love it. Okay, so here is everything that I accomplished today in all its glory, nice and primed. I have to still do the drawers separately, and then we will get to painting. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like DIYs, hit the subscribe button, give me a follow. I do appreciate it. The next video, you will see how the paint job turns out. Thanks so much for watching.